PTSD, a short screenplay by Paul Myerberg. Fade in. Exterior, downtown alley, night. Lonely and dirty in a mission area of the city. Shadows gnaw at the back of 3- and 4-story buildings. A back door to Main Street Chicken Pie groans open, and a busboy drags garbage to a dumpster. He snags a to-go container from inside the restaurant and scans the darkness.
You here?
Sounds of the city drift through the alley. Busboy balances the food container on a window ledge.
Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, even got some peas. Everyone needs greens. You'll have to let me see you someday. Maybe for our 4-month anniversary.
He starts to pull the door closed behind him when a male voice whispers from the dark.
Ever think alone is safer?
Busboy peers back, then clangs the door shut behind him. The to-go container sits on the windowsill. A shadow moves, not 10 feet from the food. Max Carney, 30s, wears a scraggly beard. His military camos are filthy, but his hair is combed. He walks silently despite combat boots and a barely perceptible limp. Max scans the alley. He tucks the container into the cradle of his arm and trots away in double time. Exterior, Max's shelter, night. A roof of cardboard wedged between the walls of a setback. A shopping cart with a furniture pad. A crate sits like a table in front of a dilapidated chair. Max adjusts the to-go container, a styrofoam coffee, and a cup of Jello, all perfectly located on the crate. He extracts a wine bottle with a half-inch of fluid from one of several cardboard boxes. Max sits and tenses his hands.
Dear God, thank you for the meal and for allowing me to not need anyone, to survive alone. Please help my wife and little girl move on with their lives and keep the grunts and officers not yet home safe from snipers and IEDs. Amen.
Max pulls a chicken leg from the container and chows down like it was a $50 steak. Later, Max finishes dinner with a sip of wine, rolls in around his mouth and spits it out. He alerts to an approaching car engine's rumble. Quick as a breeze, he dislodges a wooden staff which props up the front of his roof. A flap of cardboard falls into place to hide him from view. Interior, Max's shelter, night, continuous. Max's eyes follow the car, 3 gangbangers inside.
Enemy on patrol.
Max taps his fighting staff to the ground, too soft for anyone to hear, but loud enough to assure himself he has a weapon. Max monitors the car until it leaves the alley. Later, Max sleeps under the furniture pad. A worn pillow cradles his head. He wakes to the same car's rumble. Max rises in an instant, staff ready, and peeks out. Interior, Max's shelter. Exterior, Max's alley, night. Max frowns as the gangbangers leap from the car and grab a woman, Neptune, 30s. Streaks in Neptune's hair show a previous wild side, while her suit and briefcase suggest lawyer.
What do you want?
Lead gangbanger Tom.
You on our turf, lady. We kings here. You pay respect. We let you go. People think we're soft.
Lead gangbanger slides a knife to Neptune's throat.
Take my money, just let me go.
Take it off, or I cut it off.
Max sneaks in shadows to their still running car. Trembling, Neptune undoes a button on her blouse.
Real slow.
Max reaches in the car and cuts the engine. In the quiet, lead gangbanger nods to his buddies, who whip out knives.
Never target women unless they're shooting at you.
Respect my wheels, gag bitch. Don't want no scratches. Back off.
Second gangbanger thrusts a blade at Max's stomach, but Max stuns him with a stick blow to the banger's jaw. Max knocks away third gangbanger's knife with a backswing and upends third gangbanger with a leg sweep through third's ankles. Max advances on lead gangbanger, who pulls a gun. Max twirls the staff, knocks away the gun, and levels lead gangbanger, who peers up from the ground in a daze. Max has the banger's gun pointed at him. Lead gangbanger edges towards his car.
No one punks me! You dead, cat bitch!
The bangers limp into the car and accelerate off. Max whirls to a wrestle. Neptune gathers her briefcase's contents. She spots a disheveled Max with a gun and screams.
Stay away! Stay back!
Neptune pepper sprays Max, who barely blinks. Flashing red lights slap the alley. A policeman yells.
Drop the gun! Now! Don't turn! Last time! Drop the gun!
Max's face hardens. Interior, city mission, counselor's office, day. A desk fan labors to cool the air. Max, clean-shaven, in unsoiled clothes, faces an ex-druggy male counselor, 40s.
The cop was patrolling the alley, otherwise you'd never been busted. Max, I don't give a shit if you talk or not. We're offering you a hand. Bad world to be alone in.
We're born alone, we die alone.
Time between the water breaking and the Undertaker. You need friends. Suppose those punks come after you, huh? Good time to have a buddy.
I had buddies. We killed 60, 80, 400. At each other's backs. No one slid a wedge between us. No one. No one to depend on now.
Tell me, how'd you take down 3 bangers with a fake leg?
Who are you to question my abilities? Do you expect me to trust you?
Counselor sighs and makes a note.
Any questions?
Where's my camera?
Burned.
See? That's what I mean.
Exterior, Max's shelter, day. Max stares at what was his home. His cart is gone, his boxes removed, no more shelter. The policeman who almost shot Max eases in beside him.
A lot happens in 5 days, Sarge. Time to move on.
Max edges back from the cop.
I stopped by the mission. They said you couldn't wait to escape.
Max scans the alley.
Relax. Just wanted to see if you needed anything.
Max shakes his head.
We got a rat. Heard the guys you chased off bragging about coming back with gasoline to teach you a lesson. You embarrassed them. Cutting out their pride is death penalty. If they don't do you, they won't survive.
Someone threw away my stick.
Well, you're not Gandalf of the alley. No orcs here, just punks. Go home to your family. They won't find you there.
Later, day. Max tugs an appliance box into place. From it, he pulls a length of pipe and whistles it like a cudgel through the air. Neptune approaches with a few cuts and scrapes.
Got balls coming back.
I wanted to say thank you.
I had it good here. Now I got people looking in at me like a bug under the microscope. What were you doing in the alley anyway?
Looking for someone like you.
Someone to grab you and rip your clothes off? Maybe I should finish.
You wouldn't do that.
I'm a man. We're capable of unspeakable violence.
My father taught me to help those in need. I thought someone homeless.
You don't come in an alley for dad. Not at 9, 10 o'clock. The truth.
My boss gave me till tomorrow. I've been putting it off. My firm supports vets.
You supported me. Now leave me alone.
You don't have to be alone like this.
Max scoffs.
Alley cats eat the same food as I do. Table for one. Seems pretty natural.
They called you gas bitch. What's it mean?
Means nobody needs anyone. The strongest men are the most alone. Ibsen. Now leave my alley.
I contacted your wife.
Ma'am, you really are stupid.
She didn't know you were alive. I met your daughter, Ava. Pretty little blonde. She told me how you helped her with her math.
Max waves her off and walks off with his slightly stiff gait.
I know about you losing your leg. Doesn't make you any less. Certainly not to bail on your family.
You stick your nose in the rest? How 4 teammates died because I didn't look where I was walking? You get those slender fingers in that crack?
So you let them down.
What do you want, man?
Neptune.
I don't copy.
My name is Neptune. My parents were sort of hippies.
Max cracks a grin.
You wanna help me?
You owe it to your buddies.
Leave me the hell alone. That's how you can help me. Leave me the hell alone.
Exterior, Max's shelter, night. Max sleeps under a blanket of newspaper. A car rumbles closer. Max's hand grabs his length of pipe and leaps to his feet. Headlights off 20 feet away. Exterior, Max's alley, night. Max snakes through shadows toward the rumbling engine. Doors open on either side of the car. A young girl's voice slides to Max from behind the headlights.
Daddy?
A 7-year-old blonde, Ava, bursts from the darkness and slams into Max's arms. Max's grip on his pipe tightens. His eyes moisten.
That lady said you were here. I thought she was lying.
Ava, she had no...
Max's wife, Katrina, 30, steps forward.
Why, Max?
Shouldn't be here.
Bullshit.
Mom, don't.
Ava, wait in the car. Please, honey. Let me have a word with Dad.
Ava drifts into darkness to the car.
No word? Just gone?
Day 57. I woke up and didn't know what I was doing there. I knew...
That you were my husband? We're your family. Did you know that?
Max tries to glance past her down the alley, but Katrina moves his face towards her.
You want to compare scars? Show me what's left of your leg. I'll show you what we lost when you gave up.
You're safer alone.
I look at your side of the bed and wonder why you can't trust me enough to wake up next to me.
Max tries to peer down the alley, but Katrina stops him.
Leave me alone, Kat. Please.
You don't love us anymore?
Max jerks towards a motion near the car. Ava steps forward. Lead gangbanger presses his knife to her side. Second gangbanger holds a can of gas. Third banger, a knife.
I knew. We don't bring the car, you'd never hear us coming. Got the registration with the wife's address. Got her cell phone.
Lead gangbanger smashes the phone against the wall.
Leave my family alone.
Fire get back our rep.
Lead motions Max closer and presses the knife to Ava's neck.
On your knees, gap, bitch.
Max complies. Second gangbanger opens the gas can. A police siren cuts through the night. Lead gangbanger snaps a glance over his shoulder. Almost inhumanely fast, Max leaps up and rams his staff into the lead's chest. He whacks the knife from third gangbanger and faces second gangbanger. Second and third bangers run off. Max pounces on lead gangbanger with the knife.
No.
Ramming the staff.
Max, you can't. The war's over.
He knows where you live. He won't stop.
Then come home and protect us.
Max's breath catches. The siren disappears in the distance.
1 week. No strings. You can sleep in the guest room. Keep us safe.
Please, Daddy. Please come home.
Ava and Katrina sandwich him in a hug. Both cry. Max too.
For God's sake, keep us safe.
1 week. Then we'll see.
Ava and Katrina guide Max to the car. They slide in and slam the door shut.